Most people will never become successful, not because they aren't smart, not because they don't have talent, but because they quit on a dream that needed just a little more time. And the saddest part, most of them will never realize how close they were. Some people walk away one step before the breakthrough, one day before the opportunity, one decision before everything changed. Success is often much closer than it appears, but the distance between failure and success is usually patience, and most people run out of it. Every success story begins the same way, with a dream. Not a perfect plan, not a guarantee, just a dream. A quiet voice inside someone's mind whispering something powerful. You could become more. You could build something greater. You could live a different life. For a moment, that voice feels exciting. It fills you with possibility. You imagine the life you could create. You imagine the person you could become. But dreams are fragile. They are easy to ignore, easy to delay, easy to replace with comfort, because comfort feels safe. Comfort does not require risk. Comfort does not require sacrifice. But comfort slowly destroys dreams. Little by little, day by day, excuse by excuse, until one day the dream becomes a memory. So most people silence that voice. They choose safety. They choose routine. They choose the predictable path, and slowly, their dreams disappear. But the few people who succeed do something different. They listen to that voice, even when it scares them, even when nobody else believes in them. They take the first step, then another, then another, even when the path is unclear. Success is not glamorous. It does not look like social media. It does not look like the highlight reels you see online. Real success is quiet. It looks like early mornings when nobody is watching. It looks like studying while everyone else is sleeping. It looks like training when your body is tired. It looks like working when you would rather quit. It looks like failure, again and again and again. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of the process. Every successful person has faced it, more times than most people can imagine. But failure does something important. It tests your commitment. It asks you a simple question: how badly do you want this? Because when things become difficult, most people start to doubt themselves. They hear that voice in their head, the voice that whispers, maybe this isn't for you. Maybe you should stop. Maybe you're wasting your time. But the difference between successful people and everyone else is surprisingly simple. They keep going when it becomes uncomfortable. They continue when progress feels slow. They persist when others decide to stop. They understand something most people forget. Great things take time. Success is not built in a day. It is built in thousands of small decisions. Decisions to keep moving forward. Decisions to stay disciplined. Decisions to continue believing in the vision even when the results have not arrived yet. Every dream eventually reaches a breaking point, a moment where quitting feels easier than continuing. This moment decides everything, because most people quit here, not because they cannot succeed, but because they cannot endure the uncertainty. The uncertainty is what scares people the most. Not knowing if the effort will pay off, not knowing if the sacrifice will be worth it, not knowing how long it will take. But the few people who push through this moment discover something powerful. Success was never about talent alone. It was about endurance, the ability to stay in the game longer than everyone else. Hard work builds the foundation, discipline builds the future, and persistence opens the doors. Success is built in the dark, in moments nobody celebrates, in sacrifices nobody sees, in decisions nobody applauds. It is built in the early mornings. It is built in the quiet nights. It is built in the hours of effort when nobody is watching. These moments may feel small, but they are not. Every disciplined action is a brick. Every effort is a step. Every day you refuse to quit is another layer of progress. And eventually something amazing happens. Those small moments begin to compound. They build momentum, confidence grows, opportunities appear, and suddenly, what once looked impossible starts to feel inevitable. One day your life will become a story about the choices you made, the risks you took, the dreams you chased, or the dreams you abandoned. When that day comes, you will ask yourself one question: did I try? Did I give everything I had? Or did I let fear stop me? Because the greatest regret in life is not failure. The greatest regret is never trying at all. So start today. Start with whatever you have. Start with whatever knowledge you possess. Start with whatever resources are available to you. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to begin. Stay disciplined, stay patient, stay focused, and never quit. Because the life you want may be much closer than you think. If this message inspired you, subscribe for more videos about discipline, success, and mindset. Your future self will thank you.